Hey there guys, Jordan here, back with another reaction video. And we're back with the next anticipated episode of Ace Attorney Elements of Justice, Case 3 Part 6, Deeper Yet Deeper. Oh man. It shows that it's been over a year since the last episode was released. But now that there has been some change in managements and whatnot, the episode that we have been waiting for all this time has finally been released. 13 days late on this, but better late than never, as they always say. So now it's time to see what we have been waiting for in the next part of this nail-biting chapter. With all that out of the way, let me adjust this. And let's begin.
Previously on Elements of Justice.
Okay.
Ms. Dash, on the day of the incident,
Yes.
you were swapping out Streamline's juice box. But what happened to the one you swapped out?
I went back to Wonderbolt Academy after hearing that Rainbow wanted more juice.
Okay.
When I got there, I saw a crazy tornado tearing through everything. I saw a single pony.
Oh, yeah, that.
It was a pony with rainbow hair.
Ooh, man.
Rainbow Dash wanted to poison Streamline, but did not want to.
Yeah, this trial was a big mess.
Did not want the victim treated in time. Therefore, she generated the tornado in an attempt to draw attention away
man.
from Streamline.
I'm not. Rainbow wouldn't try anything like this.
Look at the facts made bare. Have
Oh,
you been listening,
jeez.
or are you just willingly being ignorant?
There are irreconcilable facts, I will grant. But one of them is the lack of poison cited in the toxicology
Ooh.
report.
Don't you get it? One of us had to pony up and do something about her. Somebody who wasn't afraid of getting a little dirty to do the right thing.
As we can all
Man.
see, nowhere does the report list hallucinations under the symptoms for Gricklegrass poisoning. It's entirely
Yep.
possible that Streamline was not poisoned by
This all
Gricklegrass at
happened.
all. This hallucination is likely the result of something else. What was it Streamline said again? Stay, so sorry. Could it really be that Streamline wasn't saying stay, so sorry, but rather, Stella, so sorry? Is this even the same mare, though?
Ooh.
Not only are you asserting that the delirious comments made by the victim are relevant, but you're claiming they relate to a specific pony?
This hallucination can't be
Ooh.
explained. All I've done is present an argument for what it could mean.
We still lack a definitive explanation for this additional symptom, after all. Court is now adjourned.
Yep. And now, the long-awaited continuation. February 21st, 3 o'clock p.m. Cloudsdale District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 4.
Where is she? Where the hay did she go?
Whoa, easy there, Sonata.
Ooh,
Why'd
man.
you run off like that?
Because I had a feeling that I'd need to hurry in order to catch Rainbow before she got away. Now where is she?
That rainbow.
Rainbow didn't get away. She was taken to the detention center right after the trial ended.
Then that's where
Figures.
we're headed. Come on.
What?
Mr. Wright, let's go.
Sonata,
Phoenix?
I think you just need a moment to calm down. Maybe get some food. We've been running on empty for most of the day.
Food. That's where your head is at?
I mean, after all that, you've gotta be a little hungry, right?
Phoenix, this isn't
You're right.
working.
After everything she just put us through? The only thing I'm hungry for is an explanation.
No, wait.
No, I'm done waiting. We've wasted enough time doing that. I'm going, and you're not going to stop me.
Man.
Sonata, I'm not trying to stop you. We do need to talk to Rainbow. But we need to talk to
Yes.
I just talked our way out of a guilty verdict by the skin of my horn.
Yes, but
But what?
I'm
Ay.
just not sure you're in the right headspace to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you'll start saying when we get there.
What I'll say?
Yeah.
Our client, Phoenix. Did you have any idea what she was going to say? What she did was beyond foolish.
Well, you're not entirely
Call her
wrong
to
with
the
that.
stand.
Yeah.
Saying this is my fault?
Huh?
No, I just think we needed to do.
Oh, Luna.
Prosecutor Luna.
Have you a query for me?
You could say that. What kind of act were you putting on in there?
Oh boy.
An act? Surely you jest.
I'm not kidding. I've never seen you behave that way before.
You've been an attorney
Oh,
for no
man.
but 6 moons, Miss Sonata. Stay a while longer and perhaps you would...
Stop dancing around the point. We're not in court right now.
Sheesh.
It's like you were taking the whole matter personally. I'd like to know why.
Today's
Yeah,
crimes of
that
castigations were not
does
unlike
raise a
many
few
I have
questions.
sown before in court. My intensity should have been expected. I'd have thought you were more prepared to take on a princess. We always bring our best efforts. Would you prefer that we not?
Oh boy.
There's a difference between doing your job and going too far.
That's true.
Ah, yes. Too far. The catch-all term of ambiguous morality. You would deem me as going too far, yes?
Well?
I could say the same about your tactics. Having blind faith in your client, that seems too far, don't you think? And you are known throughout the land of Equestria for that very tenet. Who are you, Phoenix Wright, to declare what is too
Oh
far?
boy.
And for a prosecutor, no less.
Is that seriously how you think I operate?
Oh my.
It's not blind faith. It's trust,
Yeah.
belief. Not just in your client, but yourself as a defense attorney.
That's the way to
Did not
go.
your client prove to cause you more harm than good? Was not your trust misplaced in this way?
I won't compromise my beliefs just because things get tough.
I thought that
Okay.
once. Then the trial with Turning Page happened. All beliefs became but shadows of themselves, fading aimlessly into the dark, into nothing.
Oh man.
Well, my beliefs haven't faded because I know the truth. I know Rainbow Dash is innocent. That's not the result of blind faith. That's the result of trust and evidence.
That's the spirit, Sonata.
And, regardless of how things ended in the last trial, I'm not going to let it turn me into somebody I'm not.
There you
Not
go.
even if I want to blame myself for it.
Uh-huh.
My attitude is none of your concern, Sonata. You should be focused on your own investigation. You've borrowed some time to get your affairs in order, after all. Make peace with what you have.
Hang on! You still haven't answered my question.
Okay.
You can't just...
Guards,
Oh.
I am the princess of the night. Thou commandest me not.
And there she goes.
Don't let her rattle you, okay? And don't let what Rainbow did either, nor everything else. Let's just calm down and regroup.
Uh-huh.
I've been down this road before, and when that happened to me,
Spare me the speech, Phoenix. I'm not Athena or Apollo. I don't work for you. I'm not some rookie in need of constant care and attention. I've had my fair share of cases, and in case you hadn't noticed, I just got us out of another. I know what I'm doing, and I don't appreciate being condescended to.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to help.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go to the detention center and talk to Rainbow Dash.
We're going to
We're
talk to
going figure
her,
out why
right?
She's been holding out on us this entire time. After Afterwards, we are going to figure out how Streamline is connected to Stella.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
It is.
Well, it better work, though. February 21st, 3:10 p.m. Cloudsdale Detention Center.
Nice to see you too, I guess.
Rainbow.
Ms. Dash, we need to talk.
Like, hey, we need to talk! What were you even doing in there?
Ms. Dash, please
At
just...
this point, I kinda hope you were trying to get me a guilty verdict. Because if that was you trying to help, I just feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
Just a minute.
this isn't off to a good
That's
start.
uncalled for.
Yeah.
And what about you, Nix? What were you doing? Are you supposed to be helping me? Why'd you let her do all that? You should have stopped her before she majorly screwed up.
Interesting observation, Miss Dash. But might I remind you, who was it that practically implicated herself on the stand?
Yeah.
If I hadn't pulled us out of the deep end, fighting against the current that you created, you'd have been found guilty for sure.
Yes.
You're the one who called me to the stand in the first place. Nix would never do that to me. Which is why I wanted him to be my lawyer, not you.
Girls, please. Let's just take a deep breath.
For the last time,
Yes.
Mr. Wright, I am not one of your proteges.
Oh, man.
It figures she'd rile me up this way. I need to get more out of Rainbow, but I doubt she'd be willing to spill more than she already has. And if I try to press her too much like I did before, she'll likely be
Yep.
even more standoffish. And that would basically mean a dead end. No, it's more than that. I don't want to interrogate her like the criminal they think she is. She's had more than enough of that already, I'm sure. I'm her defense
Okay.
attorney, not some correctional officer. At this point, she needs somebody who truly believes her, no matter what either of us feel. I'm not going to ask you to trust me. We're far beyond the scope of that question. And we'd just be doing the same song and dance.
Yeah, pretty much.
You figured that out all on your own?
And I won't insult you by throwing yet another platitude about trust in your face. We're well beyond that, too. But I don't need you to trust me, Rainbow.
Huh?
What?
No. You'll choose who you trust and when. And if you think I don't deserve it, then fine, so be it. But I don't need that from you. I just need you to work with me. Because I intend to keep working your case, no matter what you think.
Sonata? You think that'll be enough?
As you know, we're in serious trouble. If it wasn't for that last-minute gamble of mine, the trial would be over already. The evidence may be shaky, but it's enough to establish you as the most probable culprit. And combined with the perfect motive, the court sees little reason to doubt your guilt.
What's with all this negative talk?
I'm just acknowledging the situation to emphasize the importance of what I'm about to ask of you. I'll do what I can regardless of whether you want to work with me or not. But I'm not some all-powerful force.
Yeah.
So either we work together regardless of how we feel, or we go down together in spite of it.
Well,
Now about your testimony.
What? Oh, come on! I thought we were over that! If I wanted a lecture right now, I would have asked for Twilight to come.
No, this isn't a lecture. I wanted to ask about something you said in it.
Yeah? What is it?
You seem to be convinced that Streamline was a cheater.
yeah.
Not just convinced. I know it! She is a cheater!
Understood. But if you don't mind me asking, when did you realize that?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a long story.
Maybe give me the summed up version, since we're short on time. Did you realize that back when she first joined?
Well,
No. I mean, when she got accepted, I didn't think there was anything wrong with her. When we first met, I thought she was a bit too timid for the job. But her skills were
Okay.
no joke. A little rough around the edges, but hey, who isn't? Aside from me, of course. Anyways, the point is, even from the get-go, she seemed like the real deal. But one day, I noticed she was performing a lot better than normal. And I wasn't the only one who noticed. Every pony was praising her. At first,
Okay.
I was impressed. But then, over time, I realized she was improving way too fast.
Well,
Really?
she's an athlete. That's not really unheard of. Do you think she started some new training regimen?
Good
I'd be
question.
surprised if she started one at all. Streamline was as lazy as a cat in the sun. She never did the usual warm-ups like the rest of us had to do.
Okay.
She'd get in trouble for slacking off during training. Ugh, she was so obnoxious about it too. She kept mocking us for working too hard, with that smug grin on her face.
Maybe she was just naturally gifted?
Huh?
No, you don't understand. I've been training all my life, studying the methods of the Wonderbolts and other athletes. And for some pony with Streamline's build, to improve that quickly, in that short amount of time, with only flight exercises and dieting? Well, it's just not physiologically possible.
Never thought physiologically was in Rainbow Dash's vocabulary. Guess you shouldn't doubt some ponies' expertise in their own field.
Just the thought of it makes me wanna...
Ms. Dash.
Back on topic, please.
Sorry.
So, was the unnatural improvement the only thing that made you suspect Streamline was somehow cheating?
Well, it did make me more wary. Though I wouldn't have acted if I didn't notice a bit more... stuff.
What?
Stuff?
A little bit ago, I noticed Streamline started being really cagey with the Wonderbolts, like she was hiding something. She definitely didn't like to spend a lot of time in the barracks where there were a lot of ponies around, which is all the time.
Okay.
Did you say something about her being kind of timid? Wouldn't that explain it?
Yeah.
I thought that at first too. But she also stopped bragging, which, yeah, wasn't such a bad thing. But it was all really sudden. About as sudden as her improvements. That wasn't
Okay.
everything, though. Around the same time, I also noticed that she started drinking out of those juice boxes.
So coupling that with her change in behavior made you think she was cheating.
Exactly.
Okay,
I thought she
then.
was using some sort of performance enhancer. One she put in her juice box.
Did you have any guesses as to which enhancer specifically?
Yeah. I'll bet anything it's Trot.
Trot?
I believe I've heard of that. That was one of the substances Ace considered using to enhance his performance. We
Oh.
decided against it when we thought it may create more chances for some pony to tarnish his image.
Trot? That's what it's called?
Yeah. I learned about it a while ago from some fitness magazines. It was unregulated at the time and used to be pretty popular. But then it turned out it had some gnarly side effects. So they ended up banning the stuff. And for good reason.
Oh.
Really mess you up if you use it too much.
I mean, that kind of sounds like a magical
Okay.
potion. Well, a bad magical potion.
Yeah.
Those are a thing here, right?
They are, but not all potions have traces of magic. Some are just chemical in nature, as opposed to magical.
Sounds like something Twilight would say. Where'd you learn that? Some prissy unicorn school?
Something like that. Anyway,
Moving on.
I'm guessing Streamline's attitude changes lined up with these side effects quite nicely.
Exactly! If Trot's like any performance enhancer, then it not only makes you better at what you do, but it can also affect how you act.
Speaking of acts, I remember during the trial that you seemed to be shocked at the mention of the tornado. Were you there when it happened?
No, not at all. That was literally the first time I've ever heard of it. And I have no idea why Pinky thought she saw me there. I was busy training. Well, mostly.
Mostly.
Huh?
Rainbow, don't tell me. You left in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Switch the juice box in Streamline's locker.
Rainbow!
Oh man! I bet I sound real guilty right about now.
Much as I disagree with it, Luna's argument seems very sound right now.
But I swear, that's all I did! I never went over to the obstacle course! It never even occurred to me to even go over there! I had to get back to the training session!
I believe her. Still, it's strange that the tornado happened right as Rainbow left. Could some pony be trying to set her up? But who?
Why exactly did you ask Pinky to help you?
Yeah.
Well, Pinky, as she said in the trial, likes to come and visit me. And she usually brings a bunch of goodies, like cupcakes, cookies, the occasional cake. Pies. So many pies.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder you're able to fly at all with such a generous friend.
You're telling me? Pinky brings along so much, I don't know what to do with all of them. I just end up sharing them with the Wonderbolts and other reservists. Soren in particular loves Pinky's pies.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
figured she wouldn't make too much of a fuss if I started making requests for what I wanted her to bring.
Okay, then.
It would be a convenient way to get supplied with a lot of juice without drawing much suspicion. And you're sure Ms. Pie only supplied you with juice? It wasn't altered in any way?
Of course! Pinky would never do that! And I'd never ask her to!
Understandable.
It was just juice. Plain grape juice. That was the only weird thing about it.
That does bring up another question. What did you do with the other juice boxes? The ones you took from Streamline's locker after swapping them with yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
those? I just drained them down the sink, then threw the boxes away.
What?
You...
Drained, then threw them away.
Well, yeah. It was garbage. You don't just keep that around. Why? Is that, like, wrong of me?
No, it's just... Well, I was hoping we could find one of them. To look at it ourselves.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
Do you have any idea where I could find them?
The dumpster near the barracks. Figured it would be less suspicious if it wasn't in my own trash can.
Looks like I may have to do a bit of dumpster diving later.
Ay.
The chances of me finding anything might be virtually nil. The barracks are also where the locker room is. Might be worth returning there to check it out again.
Hey, actually, if you're going back to the academy, could you try getting some stuff out of Spitfire? Especially about Trot?
We actually already tried that. It wasn't easy.
Nope.
She's quite the fortified vault.
Indeed she is.
Ask about Trot itself. We can try, but I have a feeling she might be tight-lipped about that.
Ugh. Actually, there might be a way to get her to talk.
Oh?
Is there?
See, the thing is, I didn't think it was just Streamline taking Trot. She was the most obvious. But I started thinking there were others, too.
What?
Other Wonderbolts.
What?
Huh?
Can you believe it?
Ms. Dash, I hope you realize the gravity of such an accusation.
Yeah.
If you say this, we'll need to take it seriously.
Yep.
Good! Take it seriously. I'm not lying. Why would I even tell you this if I didn't believe it?
With how reluctant she's been to give us any sort of information, this must have been rather difficult to admit. That must have been so upsetting to you, as a dedicated athlete.
Yeah.
Duh! I work my flank off every day trying to be the best I can be. To show the world what I can do. What any pony can do if they just put their mind to it and try. And yet, the Wonderbolts, the very ones who inspired me to strive for that goal, have been tainted by others wanting to take a shortcut.
Oh
Because
boy.
it's easier to cheat than earn your accomplishments on hard work alone. Streamline represents everything that's ruining the Wonderbolts right now. Ultra users do. And
in ruining the image of the Wonderbolts, Streamline's ruining them for you as well.
Oh man.
they're my heroes. I don't want to see them like this. How could they betray me? Betray us like that? That's why
Sheesh.
I had to do something. I couldn't just sit back and watch my heroes turn into some pony they're not.
Still, a way to report this behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, Nix, I tried. I marched right up to Spitfire and demanded that Streamline be tested and thrown out of the Wonderbolts.
I'm guessing things didn't go very well.
I'll say, they tested her, and her results apparently came back clean.
Really?
With a clean test, they can't exactly throw her out on unproven accusations.
Yeah.
I know better, though. That test was definitely faked. It has to be.
So, to get more info out of Spitfire, we should bring up the suspected trot use among the Wonderbolts.
Exactly!
Guess we'll have
Try
to.
keep quiet, but that should help. No way she can hide that if somebody on the outside comes in saying it.
That is indeed a possibility, but... Rainbow, do you have any proof that there is such widespread trot usage?
Ugh, no, I don't. But Sonata, this is big, huge. This is the stuff that makes or breaks ponies, that makes or breaks groups, sports teams, all the big ticket names. If there's even a chance that it's true, I gotta stop it before the Wonderbolt's reputation ends up in the gutter. But I can't do that while I'm in here. I know I've been a big jerk and all, so you don't have to believe me because of that. And hey, maybe Spitfire or the Wonderbolts themselves, maybe they don't think any of this is true. Heck, maybe you're not even a big Wonderbolts fan, so this is, like, not something you care as much about as I do.
Oh.
But even so,
Ms. Dash. There's a saying I heard a while ago. I can't even recall from where or from who I heard it. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move. So if this is what you believe, then believe it. Don't back down just because every pony else doesn't think there is a problem, even if it seems too late to change their beliefs.
Wow.
Much as I'd like to talk to Streamline at the hospital, finding those juice boxes and talking to Captain Spitfire are probably an even bigger priority. Especially since, in all likelihood, the dumpster is going to be picked up by the end of today. If I want to find anything, I need to get to it before then. We can cycle back to the hospital later, since it isn't too far away. Thank you for telling us this, Ms. Dash.
Yeah. Sure. Happy to help.
Thanks for the help, Rainbow.
Prosecutor Luna was right about one thing. We're on borrowed time, so we'd better make the most of it.
Yep.
Let's go, Phoenix.
Right. Lead the way, Sonata.
Off we go.
Wait!
Huh?
There's something I'd like to ask you.
What?
Oh? What's that?
If you can't get me off the hook.
I will.
No, seriously. Just listen. If you can't, then I want you to bust this Tron operation for me.
Really?
If you can't save me, and I have to serve time for what I did, then I at least want the Wonderbolts to be, well, the Wonderbolts again. And for that to happen, they've got to stop hiding this.
I'll tell you what, Rainbow. After I acquit you of this charge, we'll put this trot situation to bed. Together. That's a promise.
All right.
All right, Sonata. I'll hold you to that.
Perfect. February 21st, 3:30 p.m. Wonderbolt's Academy. Spitfire's office. What?
What the? Who was that?
That was Soren, one of the Wonderbolt senior members.
Soren?
Phrase, like a bat out of Carteris comes to mind. Soren was flying awfully fast. What just happened? And there's Spitfire, too.
Oh boy.
Seems like they were speaking to one another about something. And based on her expression, it didn't end well.
Oh, you two. Today was pretty wild, huh? If court hearings are as exciting as that, I might actually want to attend more of them.
It was definitely.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
that's one way to put it.
It doesn't cover half of it. I mean, take Sonata here.
I beg your pardon?
I'll be honest. I didn't expect the soft approach from a mirror as harsh as you.
What does that mean?
It just seemed like the kid gloves were on a little too much, you know?
Captain, I realize this might seem rather sudden, but is there a problem with performance enhancers in the Wonderbolts?
Oh.
What? You've been sniffing at tabloids now? Come on, Miss Sonata. You're smart enough not to believe silly rumors like that.
Captain, just so you're aware, I am sure that something is going on here, and I will find out what.
You can be sure
Okay.
of whatever you like, Miss Sonata. It doesn't make you right. Now, are we done? I've got things to tend to. I don't have time to listen to idle gossip about my team.
We're done when I say we're done. You're going to tell me the truth, and you're going to tell me right now.
Ooh.
It's becoming apparent that I'll need to drag the truth out of Spitfire kicking and screaming.
Oh boy.
Getting her to admit that there's a problem won't be easy. I'll take it step by step and work my way up to that. She has little time to spare on questions that pose a problem to her, though. So I need to be quick, on the offensive. No delay.
Logic chess, begin. Okay. What were you talking to Soren about? Please be honest with me, Spitfire. So how are things? Alright.
What were you talking to Soren about, Captain Spitfire?
Soren?
Yeah.
I recognized him as he flew out of here just now. It looked like you two were talking before we arrived.
That's not really
Yep.
any of your business, is it?
I suppose it isn't.
Okay.
Still, he seemed rather upset.
Well, that isn't anything for me to comment on. Nor is it for you.
You did ask me to look
Yeah.
at things happening at the Academy, back when we were looking over the landing strip.
You did say that.
Look, if you must know, we were just talking about Wonderbolt stuff. Nothing catastrophic or world-ending.
Meaning?
Oh.
Meaning exactly what I said. Wonderbolt stuff. And nothing worth causing a fuss over.
Wonderbolt stuff. As in...
Things related to the current case, general Wonderbolt activities.
Naturally, you mean current events. Specifically, the suspected poisoning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Soren was just wondering what our plan of action going forward is, that's all.
And what is your plan?
Yeah.
Now that definitely isn't any of your business.
Oh.
Suppose it'd be a little foolish to expect her to open up on that issue. Still, knowing that those two were having a private discussion about the current case, that's something to keep in mind.
Okay, next question.
So, how are things?
With the Wonderbolts, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fine.
Just fine?
Yep. No problems here.
No problems? What about Soren? Wait and see.
No problems? What about your conversation with Soren?
Ooh.
Respect. He's my second in command. It makes sense that when something happens, we talk about it.
Really?
So, both of you consider Rainbow Dash being on trial to be something worth discussing in private, then?
Yeah. Well, are you going to answer? Her being on trial is a problem, isn't it?
It's time for some honesty, Captain Spitfire.
I'll ignore what that's clearly meant to imply.
Some pony directly involved with the Wonderbolts is currently on trial. It hardly needs saying, but Ms. Dash's arrest and subsequent trial is a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could say so.
You guess?
What?
Well, yeah, it's a problem, sure. But so is Rainbow taking matters into her own hooves.
Only because of that negative test result, apparently. That seems a little dismissive of you to say.
Yeah.
Hey, am I wrong? She made her bed, now she has to lie in it. Ugh, look, don't misunderstand. The Wonderbolts are closer than most other groups. We're not just colleagues or even just friends. We're family. But that doesn't mean we go easy on our own. Wonderbolts still have to take responsibility for their actions if they do something without our knowledge.
Is she saying this to me or herself? At the very least, Spitfire is concerned about all of this. Behind closed doors, anyway. That's not good enough, though. Rainbow said she told Spitfire about her suspicions regarding Streamline. There's no way she was lying. I doubt Spitfire will admit to anything if I just bring up that one meeting, though. I might have to be a little sneaky and catch her by surprise, so to speak.
Okay. Did Miss Dash really not come to you? Why did you dismiss Miss Dash's concern? What do you think of Streamline? Okay.
Did Ms. Dash really not come to you with any concerns?
Concerns?
Yeah,
Yes. About Ms. Streamline, for instance?
exactly.
Oh, you mean that whole thing about how Streamline is a cheater? I mean, the two of them were going at it during practice a few days ago, like I told you in my testimony earlier. But every pony heard it. It wasn't Rainbow Dash coming to me in private or anything.
Now is not the time to play dumb. Wait and see.
Captain, let's not play dumb. Ms. Dash has just told me everything. And about how you were told of her concerns directly.
Yeah.
They go beyond Streamline simply being a cheater.
Yep.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
You know very well what I'm implying.
Yeah.
Well, it's not true. Whatever you think it may be.
I hope you'll understand I can't take your word as fact, given your position.
True.
I can't. As captain, my word carries the most weight.
It certainly does.
Yes.
Let me guess. Rainbow told you something else? Then she must be confused. Been a messy couple days, you know?
Here we go.
Aha.
Really surprise her. Ms. Dash did tell me something. Would you like to know what?
Sure, go ahead.
I spoke with Captain Spitfire about Streamline. Spitfire sucks as captain of the Wonderbolts. I think several Wonderbolts are enhancers.
It's rather concerning, actually. Ms. Dash admitted she suspects several Wonderbolts are using performance-enhancing potions.
Yep.
But she said...
Huh? That she only complained about Streamline? That she cared about all of us unlike Streamline.
The next words out of your mouth were going to be that she only complained about Streamline taking trot.
Aha!
That's it, isn't it? Ms. Dash did tell you about how she thought Streamline was taking a performance enhancer.
Yep.
Yeah, she did. But they were just concerns. No proof whatsoever.
Why were you so intent on keeping this from us then?
Yeah, why?
Captain?
None of your business, that's why.
Spitfire.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Oh
Close
no.
the door on your way out.
No, I can't let this end.
Alright. Time for the
I don't have
kill.
time to go back and forth with her on this, but Spitfire needs to see reality for what it is.
Running away? You're a coward, Spitfire. Does all of this really look fine to you? Please, just one more question.
Does all of this really look fine to you?
What?
You heard me, now answer. Is this what no problems looks like?
Is this what no problems looks like? A Wonderbolt is on trial for supposedly attempting to poison her teammate. On top of that, there's reason to suspect the same teammate was cheating, taking some kind of performance enhancer.
Yeah.
But it's not just the one bad apple. Now there's reason to suspect that other Wonderbolts have the same problem.
All of that's coming from the same pony. It's not enough. What do you want me to do? Accuse every pony of being a cheater? Am I supposed to tank the whole team's reputation because of nothing but one pony's word?
It's better than doing nothing at all, Captain.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're happy to just let this all slide.
Remember, you're the captain. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yes, your role as captain does mean your word carries the most weight. But it also means you bear the most responsibility.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you said during the trial earlier? That Ms. Dash resisting arrest made the Wonderbolts look bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you see how allowing all of this to pile up has made things even worse for the Wonderbolts?
Exactly.
Not just in terms of appearances, but the team's ability to function?
Yeah.
I know.
Things will only get worse if you don't address this. I can't say when, but at some point some pony is going to find out. Whether it's a journalist, a tourist, an attorney, or even a Wonderbolt with a conscience, some pony will discover all of this. It's not a matter of if, but when.
Yeah.
How much worse will have things gotten by then? How far will the Wonderbolts fall if you don't speak up now?
I want to say something. I really do. But this could tear the team apart. I'm scared. Scared if I do speak up, it'll mean the end for the Wonderbolts.
You're a family, aren't you? Too bad.
You're a family, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Maybe not by blood, but by something closer, purer even. A dream, a shared desire, and families stick together through thick and thin.
Yeah.
Don't you think so, Captain Spitfire?
Yeah, you're right. Whatever happens, we'll make it through. As a team, as a family. But first, it's time to stop pretending like everything's okay.
Checkmate.
Way to go. Logic chess complete.
I think, just so that we're all on the same page, I should ask what you already know. Either from what Rainbow Dash said or what you've uncovered.
Okay.
Well, the performance enhancer Rainbow thought Streamline was taking was something called Trot. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah.
Well, as you said, it's a performance enhancer. But it's not a simple potion or anything. It's sort of dried up, powdery.
A desiccated substance?
What?
Right. You can't tell the difference between it and something like flour. The only way you'd be able to figure it out would be to put it under a microscope.
That makes it a lot easier to hide from
Yeah.
things, I bet. You can just disguise it as flour and feel safe knowing that no pony will suspect a thing.
And its effects?
Oh.
Ms. Dash said it enhances a pony's physical capabilities.
That it does. Trot makes you better, faster, and stronger overall. But it also messes with your head. It affects your mood and psyche. Worst case scenario, it'll straight up change your personality.
Ooh.
Success at any cost, huh?
Oh, man.
Yes.
How do ponies take Trot? I'm assuming you don't just ingest the powder itself. So what's the method for taking it?
The best way of taking it seems to be adding the powder to a liquid and then drinking it.
Any liquid? Even, say, juice?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard a while back one athlete got busted for having some pony intercept his delivery of water and slip Trot into it.
Ooh.
Done it out of spite. That pony wanted to screw up the life of another and thought putting him through a scandal was the best way to do it.
Oh, man.
That's awful.
Truly.
Must have been punished, right? They did ruin some pony's career.
Yeah.
Near as I can tell, nope. Light slap on the hoof and some stern words. That was about it.
Seriously?
What? That's
If you're
it?
famous enough and have some powerful connections, you can get away with pretty much anything. Even petty actions like that.
Unbelievable.
I'm unfortunately well acquainted with. Back up a second. When Ms. Dash came to you about Streamline, did she specifically accuse her of taking Trot?
No, she just said she thought she was taking some sort of performance enhancer.
But you already knew about the existence of Trot, and from what you're telling me, you know that a liquid can be laced with it.
Yeah.
Surely a test can determine the presence of Trot itself.
Yeah, we have access to tests like that. Used one too, but it didn't amount to anything.
How come?
Oh.
Because she tested negative for any sort of substance in her system. You can't argue against that.
Wow. Talk about bad luck.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean?
Luck might not have anything to do with it. Ms. Dash is about as subtle as a yak in a Pilates class. Streamline didn't see this test coming and stopped taking it for a while, allowing the Trot to vanish from her system.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. You don't just stop taking Trot like it's nothing, you know. Apparently that stuff's really addictive.
You realize she could have simply faked the test then.
I get
Oh.
that. But unless a positive test comes back, I can't do anything. And I can't just repeatedly test Streamline at random all by herself. That's discriminating against a single team member.
Which would open up a whole other can of worms.
Like hosting a tea party for parasprites.
Sheesh.
What about the suspicions concerning the other Wonderbolts, though? Surely that's reason enough to go ahead with a full team test?
Yeah.
Well, if I'd known about them before this blew up, I could have maybe argued that a single team-wide test was just standard procedure. But now, after all this, forget about it. I can't make that look normal, and not like some sort of reactionary response to what's been happening. And even if I didn't care about that, what if whoever else Rainbow suspects faked their tests? Just like how Streamline could have. How am I supposed to weed out this corruption? You see how stuck I am? I feel like I'm in quicksand. Struggling just makes things worse.
But doing nothing, though?
Yeah.
Pretending everything's fine?
Is this really the best way?
The only option for now. Just ride it out and see how things go for the moment until I think of a solution that won't end in disaster. I feel terrible just sitting around, doing nothing. But I'm the captain. It's up to me to make the tough decisions, and sometimes that means playing it safe. I can't afford to be reckless.
I think I understand now. What Ms. Dash was trying to do, I mean.
You mean why she was swapping Streamline's juice boxes out?
Oh.
She wasn't trying to poison Streamline. She was probably trying to find a way to prove that Streamline was taking Trot.
But Rainbow said she threw the juice boxes away.
Yeah.
How could she prove anything without actually having a juice box laced with Trot as evidence?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure about.
It might be because of the negative results of Streamline's test. I shut Rainbow down pretty hard once it came in. She might have been trying to stop Streamline taking Trot altogether by throwing her juice boxes away and replacing them with regular ones. Probably figured if I wasn't going to hear her out anymore, she'd make sure Streamline wasn't on Trot and wasn't able to make the team look bad.
That seems likely, yes.
Do you think
Yeah.
all of this is why Streamline, according to Rainbow, was acting so off lately?
What do you mean?
Well, Streamline was supposedly lacing her own juice boxes and stashing them in her locker, in secret, right? On top of that, she's singled out and forced to take a test to prove she's not on Trot. And she probably had no idea who knew her secret.
It's
Ah.
not until Rainbow outright accused her of being a dirty cheater.
Yeah.
She must have seriously been on edge at all times. With the threat of expulsion, if not humiliation, all that worry and distrust building up, make you unsettled,
like to ask you something.
Well,
Go ahead.
What do you think about this tornado business? You don't think Ms. Dash is responsible for it, do you?
Well, no. There's no way she'd do something like that. I don't exactly have proof she didn't do it either.
yeah.
Think back to the day of Streamline's collapse. Was there anything that didn't seem odd then, but might mean something now?
Well,
Well, before Streamline collapsed, for just a moment, I didn't see Rainbow Dash around.
Just like Rainbow admitted.
I figured she just asked to go to the bathroom, because she came back not long after, and that was when she was arrested. Look, I'm not saying this myself, but you could definitely argue that Rainbow Dash used that time away effectively, if you catch my drift.
Funnily enough, Prosecutor Luna actually made that very argument in court after you left.
yeah.
I'm guessing she did that because I said Rainbow's a top-notch flyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would have argued that regardless of your testimony on the matter. You aren't at fault here.
About that, though, I know Rainbow's fast, but that seems like a lot for one pony to do in such a short amount of time. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not suggesting she did all that, but if any pony could, it's her. And if this whole trot situation has taught me anything, it's that ponies will do anything to achieve their goals.
It also
Truly
doesn't help that Ms. Dye
unforgivable.
apparently saw Ms. Dash making the tornado.
Oh, jeez.
We said that it was a pony with rainbow-colored hair.
Yeah.
That's a distinction without a difference, Mr. Wright. As much as I believe Ms. Dash didn't do it, how many ponies have a mane as identifiable as that? Thank you for being honest with me, Captain. This will definitely help Ms. Dash's case, in one way or another.
Nah, I should be thanking you for making me see sense.
It's a tough job, being the boss. We understand, Captain.
Yep.
Just so you're aware, though, Streamline being on trot, or likely being on it, this will more than likely come out during the trial tomorrow.
Yeah.
You think so?
I know so. Which is why I think it'd be wise to start drafting some sort of statement and speak with the Wonderbolts once Mr. Wright and I leave. I'll do
Yeah.
my best to not mention anything about the Wonderbolts as a whole potentially being involved. But Streamline is a different matter.
Yep.
Just be as honest with them as you were with us. I'm sure they'll understand.
We'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll do what I have to do.
And so will we. Goodbye, Captain Spitfire.
Thanks for the help, Spitfire. February 21st, 3:30 p.m. Manhattan Diner.
Holly? Are you gonna eat your fries?
These are hay fries, Trucy, not regular fries. I don't think my human stomach would be able to handle them.
Ah.
I don't see you complaining when we visit Aldoon's.
Nice to see you finally realize how deadly those bowls are.
If you're just gonna leave them, I'll take them off your hands.
Okay.
Knock yourself out.
Go for it, Spike.
You really ought to eat something, Apollo. No sense in running yourself ragged on an empty stomach. Then you'd be running on fumes, and who knows how long that'll last you.
How can any of you even think about eating right now? We spent hours investigating the whole area of Secretariat Racecourse, only to turn up with nothing. What a waste.
Oh,
Bet
jeez.
Mr. Ray and Sonata uncovered a lot more in their case than we did. Ugh. I don't think I've ever felt this far behind.
Hey, don't beat yourself up. You're doing everything you can.
Yeah.
Am I? We've got, like, 2 pieces of evidence on hand. That's it.
Oh.
What the heck am I supposed to do with that? Sorry, Trucy, but I can't help it. This has just never happened before, you know? And I can't exactly take comfort in me doing everything I can if doing that doesn't seem like I've done anything at all.
Oh, man.
I know that if I was handling this case, I probably wouldn't find even a single piece of evidence. So the fact that you got 2, that makes you twice as good as me.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe those 2 pieces of evidence are the only 2 we need to save Rarity.
Something tells me it's not going to be that easy.
Nice to see you keep up your optimism, Spike.
You say you don't think you've done anything, but you also haven't done nothing. That's, something, right?
Yeah?
Oh, that's just Polly's way, Spike. It's always work, work, work with him. He never stops to take a break. Even when he knows he definitely should have.
Says the girl who started her magic shows at the age of 8.
My magic shows are safe, Polly. You were caught in a bomb blast in the middle of a trail.
What?
Ooh. Yeah. That.
No, it was just rubble.
Just? He threw himself in front of our friend Judy so she wouldn't get hurt. And then,
Yeah.
rescuing her, he went right back to work the next day like nothing happened.
Yeah, that
Make
did
it sound
happen.
Like some kind of superhero.
Huh.
Are you kidding? You tanked a blast and saved a girl. Isn't that like Super Heroics 101?
Sure sounds like it to me.
Yeah.
Why even bring this up?
This reminds me of that time a while back when I thought I had to be the one bucking all the apple trees in the orchard. Fun memory. But I think I get what Trucy's driving at, Apollo. It's fine to be aware of how much is at stake and how much you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to give yourself credit, or a break even, for the things you do get done. And stop fretting about all the things you didn't.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's enough that you're trying something, even if it doesn't seem like you're accomplishing what you hope to.
Yeah. Twi's always saying, better to be proactive than passive. And I think you're definitely doing just that.
Yep.
Point is, Apollo, Spike and me, and Rarity, I'm sure, we're mighty grateful that you're giving this a good, honest effort.
Yeah.
And I get it. It can't be easy. I'd be lying if I said I don't feel a bit shaken up by what little seems to have turned up. But you're trying, and that means the world, really. You're trying because you believe in Rares, and we believe in you. You're gonna
There
do
you
everything
go.
you can, and keep on doing that, come what may.
Thanks, Applejack.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to be such a downer.
It's all good,
That's
Apollo.
okay. I'd be more worried if you kept trying to be an optimist all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That sounds exhausting. For sure. Though I feel like an optimist would have a better idea of what we should do next. Do we go back to Brideway? Or KMA? Maybe talk to Rarity some more.
Ah, there you are, Mr. Justice.
Huh?
Oh, great. Just who I wanted to...
Oh.
Land sakes, Detective Reed. You look like you've been down some mean streets lately.
Sheesh.
Trust me, madam.
What's wrong with you?
Los Pegasus, for instance. I once worked with a private investigator with a penchant for wisecracks, chess, and drinking. He was also fond of inner monologues. I guess working in those kinds of dingy places, one must cope in the way one sees fit.
Okay.
You sure you're going to be okay, Philo? You look like you shouldn't be standing up at all.
Yeah.
Your concern warms this exhausted heart, Miss Wright. Alas, you are correct. I'm liable to collapse at any moment. What? Sit down there.
Yeah.
Such kindness. But have no fear. With the magic of a double shot of espresso from a food cart, I shall have my energies and spirit revitalized.
And the owner
Oh,
will have a
man.
heart attack when you fall to the ground in front of him. What exactly are you doing here?
Following up on
Well.
several items of note, some of which you'd no doubt find relevant. I know this is unorthodox, but would you mind if I spoke to you, Mr. Justice?
Okay.
In private?
Anything you can say to me, you can say to them.
To your friends, yes. But to the other ponies in this dino? I do not believe that is in, shall we say, our best interests.
Okay then.
Well,
Go on, Apollo. We'll wait for you here. No worries.
It's all good, Apollo.
Yeah, just don't take too long, okay?
might be a good idea to get Philo away from Spike, too. Alright, we can talk.
Excellent.
All right.
Follow me, if you would, please.
Alright, Mr. Reed.
Please, Mr. Justice. We've gotten to know each other so well. You may as well call me Philo.
All right.
Permit me to call you by first name, of course. Besides, you've already referred to me as Philo once before, have you not? We're already on first name terms.
Okay then.
He's got me there. Fine. Yeah, whatever. Philo. What gives? Want you to talk in private?
Yeah.
You make it sound like I have something nefarious in mind.
Well.
Scenery doesn't exactly help in that regard. We are standing in an alleyway.
That we are, Apollo.
Well,
Okay.
ever happens in alleyways. Least of all the creepy ones in big cities like this. I feel like someone is gonna jump out and assault me or something.
Ooh.
Possibly know how true your words ring.
What?
I shall explain what I mean shortly. First, though, there is a matter of the favors I called in for you and Miss Wright.
Oh, I'm guessing your contact gave Trucy permission to serve as my co-counsel?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
Why not?
Rats.
I warned you, didn't I? My contact is as rigorous as the rules she lives by, and would perhaps die by them if she had to. What you asked for, and how you asked for it, was, to put it bluntly, greatly unorthodox.
Well, excuse me for not knowing how to do this properly. It's not like I'm literally a stranger in a strange land.
Huh? I see that look of despair on your face. Do not fret. I managed to work out an alternative means of acquiring what you desire.
Oh?
That better not mean anything illegal.
Not at all. You merely need to send a letter to Lawkeeper Equity formally requesting for Miss Wright to serve by your side.
Ah.
And, as there's still time before your trial, you should be able to make such a request today.
That's a relief. At least one good thing is happening. Kind of.
Okay then.
Spike can send letters with that strange dragon magic of his. So I should be able to ask for his help. Alright. I suppose I should thank you for that, at least.
Do not overexert yourself on my account, Apollo.
Believe me, that's the last thing I want.
Now, the other matter. As I recall, it had to do with that letter incriminating Miss Rarity.
Oh.
Do you have it?
What is it?
Yet another negative, I am afraid.
Drat.
Now I'm really starting to question why you felt this conversation needed to be had in private.
It's still being subjected to several tests. The police want to be as thorough as possible, as I'm sure you can understand. That said, I was able to stop by headquarters and gather some of my notes for your viewing. The letter was sent to a certain Cherie Polomer. No doubt you remember her.
Oh. Her.
She was in the first trial, and the one who framed Coco Bamel.
Indeed. Now, this incriminating letter was about the existence and possible procurement of a certain exclusive fabric material.
Wait.
I say exclusive because, to my knowledge, there is only one maker for it. Or, there was only one maker.
Wait.
Overall fabric.
Oh.
Knowledge of this fabric was, by all accounts, particularly singular. Only a few ponies had any direct knowledge of it.
Really?
Rarity was one of those few. Don't tell me this is what the police think connects her to Overall's death.
Oh.
Wait, that's another thing. During Coco's trial, Suri said that she also knew about the fabric, but she wasn't any of the ponies who were told about it. Do the police also think this is how she came to know about the fabric's existence?
Whoa.
By your expression, you've realized it too.
Never mind my expression. This letter, how was it sent?
By mail.
Then that means it could have been forged. Or someone else could have written it.
Huh.
No, Apollo. That's impossible.
How so?
Forgery had been something the police considered. Naturally, they attempted to prove that wasn't the case. And they succeeded.
How?
It's simple. They checked the letter's paper. That is, the stationery it was written on. It was custom made, and the police were able to trace a manufacturing order for it back to Carousel Boutique. signed by Miss Rarity.
Oh no.
I see. That still doesn't strike me as definitive. I wonder... Can I check out the stationery myself at some point? Maybe check it against... Oh, wait.
Another crestfallen expression.
Oh.
Well, I was hoping I could at least look at this letter. As you say, it's still in police possession.
Oh man.
Ah, yes. I can see why that had put a damper on your spirits.
Great.
It's okay. I appreciate you at least trying, for rarity's sake, Philo.
Ah, my dear fellow, don't let your chin drag along the asphalt for too long. I'll get you that letter as soon as I can.
You will?
Will? Why?
Because you asked for it, and because I believe in fair play.
That would be great.
Great.
Philo, thank you.
Thanks, Philo.
Thank me once I have retrieved it. But you are quite welcome regardless. In the meantime, you may make use of my notes.
Okay.
Feel free to compliment the penmanship. I take great pride in my written work.
Philo's notes on letter added to the court record. Perfect.
Now, as is daily cure, I've saved the best for last. You remember my offer of getting you information about those Bridalway sisters' disappearances?
Yes.
Stella and Espy pantomime... them? Yeah? What do you have?
Here you are.
What the... files?
Huh?
You ought to take some pride in this privilege, Apollo. You are the first in Equestria, besides a select few, to have access to these documents.
I recognize the formatting. These are court transcripts, aren't they?
Yes, but not for any ordinary court case. These are the transcripts and general case details for a secret trial.
Oh.
Trial?
Specifically, one that centered around the victim of your current case. Overall concept.
Oh.
Concept? Hold on.
So that explains it.
Hey, I was just about to read that.
This is your last chance, Apollo.
My what?
You can disregard
Oh?
this event as mere happenstance if you wish. Or you can read on and fall deeper, yet deeper, down the rabbit hole.
Don't be so dramatic. You've already told me this is about a secret trial involving overall concept. Do you expect me not to be curious about what's in that transcript?
Well, curiosity can do more than kill a cat. What will it be, Apollo? Continue pursuing the truths that lie in front of you, or turn to the past and see what awaits you through the looking glass.
Well?
It happened 6 months ago. There was a murder charge. Overall being the suspect and the victim. Overall was charged with murdering Estella. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, we learned that they were friends. And that mayor at the race course, Miss Gleam, she said that they might have even been a couple. Which, yeah, it could be bogus, but...
There is another thing. Your earlier comment
Oh?
about the nature of this alleyway. I said it could not have rung any more true.
Yeah, you did.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you don't mean...
This is the alleyway where it happened. Where Estella, the stellar designer, was murdered.
What?
I just got the worst kind of chills.
Oh man.
But why? Why would Overall kill Estella?
Perhaps the answer lies in these proceedings.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Dearly noted.
Okay. Let's see. August 21st.
August 21st, 3:30 p.m. Manhattan Courtroom Number 2.
Prosecutor Trixie, you may call your next witness.
Okay.
Let's see who else you've got.
Trixie has no other witnesses to summon, Your Honor.
What?
Really? You must be quite confident in yourself then.
Undoubtedly, Your Honor. Trixie knew right from the start her case was airtight, and saw no reason to delay it by vetting more than what was necessary. And what was more necessary than one definitive witness? From Detective I, we have determined quite the number of things. Firstly, the ponies involved. Secondly, where the murder occurred. And thirdly, how it was committed.
Oh.
And we were able, thanks to the efforts of our peerless defense attorney, to establish that the defendant had every opportunity to commit the crime. Thank you, once again, incidentally. Trixie tips her hat to you.
Oh,
You're
man.
not welcome. Let us not forget, however, this was only established after you presented the wrong piece of evidence.
No performance is 100% perfect, Your Honor. Though it pains her to say so, Trixie will freely admit that. But doesn't the point still stand?
It does, yes. The prosecution has indeed set up a strong case against Mr. Concept. But it is still hard to believe. They were friends. Close friends. And yes, I am aware of what the tabloid suggested of their relationship. But close. Very close, regardless. Such wanton, seemingly random violence is deeply regrettable.
Be that as it
Sheesh.
may, this is the truth. Sure, it is hard for us sane ponies to understand, but that's how it always is, isn't it?
How? What is?
The sane will always fall victim to the insane. We can't go where they go to imagine such things.
Oh?
We can step into their horseshoes, walk a mile in them all we want, but there will always be something holding us back. Something that prevents us from fully understanding why they do what they do.
Maybe that's for the best. Maybe that's how we keep ourselves and our world safe. Is it perhaps better for us not to know the why of such atrocities, so that we may not end up committing them ourselves?
Ignorance is bliss? No, that's naive, Your Honor. And dangerous, too. I've come to know that well enough. Mr. Concept,
Well?
this we may never know stuff? That's just nonsense. Because we need to know. You need to know why your friend died that night. You need to know why this happened. Why you got caught up in it. I can't guarantee all the answers, but I can at least guarantee that I'll get you out of this. No matter what the prosecution tries to pull. Still, I have to admit, Trixie's wrapped this up rather neatly. It all seems so simple. Deceptively so. But that can't be the case here. What was it he always said? Ideas aren't usually that simple. What you initially think of them isn't always right. If that's the case, then how Trixie's presented this entire situation has to be wrong somehow. I just need to find the right angle to attack from. The right angle to attack from? Private Eye said something to that effect just now, didn't he?
Angle of attack.
That's right. Private Eye said that the wound could only have been inflicted by swinging at Estella from the front. And the weapon was that old walking stick, which was originally located...
Procurement of murder weapon.
That's all there is on the actual killing itself. But what about the arrest? I had my suspicions about that from the start. The arrest report said that Overall was found and arrested between the victim's body and the back door entrance to the theater.
Overall's arrest report.
3 pieces of information at my disposal. Now, how do they fit together? What new information can come to light thanks to these details? Okay, don't get ahead of yourself, Sonata. Start small, start simple. Which two make the most sense to connect?
On the surface, these two pieces of information suggest a pretty simple chain of events. The murderer grabbed this walking stick prop from the nearby dumpster, turned, and struck Estella on the head, killing her. That's what the prosecution said. But more importantly, this tells me what needed to have happened for the killing to occur. The killer needed to attack Estella from the front, yes, but also, most likely, from a place where it'd be easy to retrieve the murder weapon. In other words, near the dumpster itself.
The killer's location.
The report and the location. Yes, my instinct was right. This isn't as simple as the prosecution wants to make it out to be. And now I know just how to prove it. It is a
Well?
rather open and shut case. I suppose. Objection!
That's a little rude, don't you think? The judge was in the middle of speaking.
It'd be ruder for me not to make an objection, Prosecutor Trixie. Well, I was about to ask if you had one, Miss Sonata. But you anticipated me, it would seem. A mild correction, Your Honor. I don't have just one objection. In fact, I have several.
Oh?
Make one or make 100, it doesn't matter. Like Your Honor said, this is an open and shut case, and you can't just...
Now, Prosecutor Trixie. We must let the defense have their say. And besides, I am rather curious as to these several objections.
Fine.
Sounds like I've got my golden ticket. Time to finish this once and for all. Thank you, Your Honor. To begin, let me present this piece of evidence. Take that! As you can see in this report, my client was arrested at 10:30 p.m.
Trixie assures you we all have eyes and can read.
Look, just humor me, okay? I didn't give you grief when you read out the disturbance report. Anyway, the timing isn't what I'm interested in. It's this part. Overall was found between the victim's body and Bridalway's back door entrance. Yes, I see.
We all see. What difference does this make?
Well?
All the difference. Especially when we consider this other piece of evidence. Take that! The autopsy report?
Ah.
Please tell Trixie you're not going to say that's somehow fake, or that we're in need of an updated one.
Don't you worry. I actually don't think there's anything wrong with the report. Still, I'd like to walk us through it together.
Okay.
Patronize us?
That's enough, Prosecutor Trixie. Defense, you have the floor.
Go on.
Now, the report says that the victim died due to blood loss after suffering blunt force trauma to the front of her head. Do we agree on that?
Hard to disagree when it's written right there.
Exactly. And Private Eye's testimony also proves that. But there was another thing he said that stuck out to me, and that made me think about this report. He said that the prevailing theory was that the murder was not premeditated. Indeed, a crime of passion, as Prosecutor Trixie put it. Completely unplanned. Unplanned, uncoordinated, and highly unconventional. The killer had simply grabbed what was available. That's what Private Eye theorized.
Yes, that's nice and all, but Trixie still doesn't understand why you're objecting. So far, you've agreed with everything Trixie has argued.
Well, then let me show you why. Overall was arrested here, in front of the Bridalway Theater back door entrance. And Estella's body was found here, in front of the dumpster.
Oh.
Now, according to the autopsy report, Estella was struck on the front of her head. This means that the killer, who retrieved the murder weapon from the dumpster, would have needed to have attacked Estella from here.
Ooh.
Do you see the problem?
You mean besides your stubbornness? No.
Come now. Earlier
Earlier, you said we all have eyes. Why don't you use them?
Well,
Look closely.
But that's... What?
If the killer struck from Estella's front next to the dumpster, then...
Exactly. Overall, when he was arrested, was not arrested facing Estella's front, but rather her back. Come out of Bridalway's back door and was found between the door and the body.
Why,
whoa.
you're right. But doesn't this mean that Overall could have struck from behind?
That is impossible, Your
Nope.
Honor. And why is that, My Little Pony? Because the impression of the wound simply wouldn't match. Estella had to be attacked from the front.
Objection! Don't be absurd, Sonata. Overall could have still retrieved the weapon from the dumpster and attacked Estella from the front.
Really? That's
Nope,
entirely
not
unlikely.
possible.
You're saying he would have left the back door entrance, gone past where Estella stood, retrieved the murder weapon, killed Estella, then returned to the back door entrance and waited there for the police to arrive?
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Absurd.
Footprints were found on the weapon. That can't be denied.
No, it can't.
Nope.
Still, I have to wonder. Does that really prove he committed the murder?
Ah.
Not.
Consider where it was found. At Bridalway Theater. And consider Mr. Concept's occupation. Costume designer. This prop, I'd wager, is more than just for the stage. It probably is something made for a specific costume. And if that's the case, Mr. Concept,
Yes?
this walking stick prop that's been at the center of our discussion, have you ever worked on it before?
Oh.
Yes, I believe I have. I was asked to make it for a production of Shakespeare's Pony's 12th Night. One of the characters disguises herself as an old stallion. Sadly, it wasn't one of our most well-received plays, so we tossed a lot of the things made for it, stick included.
And as an earth pony, you'd have to use your hooves to handle making it, not magic, nor wings.
Ah.
Well, that seems a far more likely explanation for how Mr. Concept's hoofprints ended up on this stick.
Good thinking.
If you don't think that's up to snuff, we could go and ask all the members of Bridalway if they can confirm that Mr. Concept worked on this prop before.
Uh-huh.
Not that you'd mind, though, right? Since you said you didn't need any other witnesses besides Detective I.
You did say that.
But Overall still had enough time to kill the victim.
How?
The disturbance report clearly shows that. The timing of when it was filed gives him 6 minutes of opportunity to...
Yes, that disturbance report. Funny thing about that, this whole contradiction of positioning I pointed out, it only appears because of that updated disturbance report and that transpositional error.
Ha! Exactly. Wait.
Oh.
No. The prosecution has just realized the error of her ways, Your Honor. Let us say, then, that the contradiction I've pointed out only appears because of this disturbance report. Well, if you want to get rid of this contradiction, then it follows you have to get rid of what causes it. The report itself. After all, it doesn't make sense for Overall to both have time to kill Estella in the way she was killed, and be arrested in a spot that would have made killing her impossible. Yet the disturbance report contends that very thing.
Are you saying this
What?
is somehow fake?
Fake or wrong, pick your poison, it doesn't really matter. Either way, this updated one is faulty, and the original must be true. And
Whoa.
furthermore, if it is true that the disturbance report was actually filed at 10:12 and not 10:21, then my original point stands. Overall, having gone on break at 10:15, could not have killed Estella at the time the disturbance report said he did.
Wow.
Take that, Trixie. If this was a chess match, I'd call this a discovered check.
But surely Your Honor still sees that the prosecution's argument has merit somewhere.
There are certainly points worth considering, I will grant you that. But the defense has successfully cast reasonable doubt upon your stance. And as that is the situation we find ourselves in, I cannot say I fully believe in what you have been arguing this entire time.
So that's what he meant. What I've demonstrated is that my client, overall concept, could not have killed Estella. The court, therefore, cannot rule against him.
Aha!
You say that as though that eliminates all loose ends, but now we're just back where we started.
Huh? What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? Look, if Overall did not kill Estella, the natural question is, who did?
Admittedly, I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't get me wrong. I would be interested in trying to figure out who really did this. But my duty is to my client, first and foremost. I was here to defend an innocent pony. And I've got a right to follow my conscience in that regard. Even if it means leaving some things, for the moment, unanswered.
Okay.
The defense rests.
As far as the defendant's innocence is concerned, I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts or evidence presented today. As such, I can confidently say that Overall Concept was not the perpetrator of this horrible crime. Be that as it may, we cannot leave this particular stone unturned. Estella's death must be solved. Prosecutor Trixie, after this trial, you are to investigate this faux updated disturbance report. We cannot trust its credibility. Perhaps by investigating it, we will gain a foothold into figuring out who killed Estella and locate her still missing sister. Is that clear?
It is, Your Honor. Trixie will do what she can to right this wrong.
Okay.
Sure, her going along with that may be one part out of legal obligation, and one part out of embarrassment. But I don't sense that she's any less genuine. So Trixie really has changed. It's not all a performance. Good on her.
Not bad, Sonata. This being your first case and all, I seriously expected you to flop.
You would.
Exceed your expectations.
Oh, let's take a compliment. It's not every day I give one out, you know.
All right. Fine. Thank you.
Just don't let it get to your head. You got lucky, but this is just one trial. I'm sure we'll meet again for many others. And when that happens...
When that happens, I'll be ready.
Yep.
You'd better be.
And you better brace yourself.
Now then, I believe I am ready to declare my verdict. Mr. Concept, if you would please take to the witness stand.
Okay.
Your Honor, would it be alright if I said a few things real quick?
Okay.
I suppose so. Go right ahead.
Miss Sonata?
Yes, Mr. Concept?
I just wanted to say thank you for believing in me, fighting for me.
You're very welcome.
And, Miss Trixie.
Huh? What? Me?
I know this might seem a little strange, but I also wanted to thank you as well for, doing your job. It couldn't be easy doing something that doesn't feel clean, for lack of a better word. But I know a little about having to do things that don't always let you rest with a clear conscience. So, for what it's worth, thank you. And that's about everything I wanted to say.
All right.
Very
Good for
fine
you.
things to say, Mr. Concept. A shame that it had to happen in such dire circumstances.
Can't
But
blame you for
I
that.
do hope that you never have to come to trial again.
You and me both, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Overall Concept.
Court is adjourned.
Sweet. To be continued. Voice actors: Sonata, Applejack, Cadet Redshirt, Cat Angel. Phoenix Wright, Julius Gemstone, Stephen Wright. Luna, Goddess Level 1, Rainbow Dash, Muse Script. Spitfire, Trixie, Fia. Voice: Apollo Justice, Web Shoulder. Trucy Wright, Kaylin VO. Spike, Celestia, I'm Shadow 007. Philo Reed, that Canadian dude, Colton Fitzsimmons. Overall concept, Paul H. Writers: Jarvie Jared, Jared Berberabe. J.M. Boot, James Boot. Dial Back, Evan Kennedy. Random Access. Case 3 Story Development: Mr. Gentleman's Benjamin Dale, J.M. Boot, James Boot. Jarvie Jared, Jared Berberabe. Director: Pretty Pegasus Wings. Original creator: The Al Javis. Reset the Clock credits theme performed by Cadet Redshirt, Cat Angel. Lyrics by The Al Javis, Jarvie Jared. Composed by The Al Javis, Jink Rowe, Jarvie Jared. Still in evidence artists: Maria Moonlight, Maria Morano, Alicia Doodles, Alicia Boards, Nosebleed Freak, Hio O'Meal, Null, Rem Koshmar. Concept artists: Silver Feathers, Shannon Evans, Maria Moonlight, Maria Morano, Cadet Redshirt, Cat Angel, Iduzu, Corey in the House, Rem Koshmar. Background arts: Noel, Saturn, Iduzu, Silver Feathers, Shannon Evans. Graphic artists: Y. D. Jinyon, Dae Jinyon Yun, Tyler Lambert. Music tracks: Jingle, You Should Rest at a Time Like This, Dual Destinies, Capcom. Elements of Justice, Case 3 Recap, EOJ, Jarvie Jared. Princess Luna, Nightmare of the Courtroom, Jarvie Jared. Neon Light, Last Window, The Secret of Cape West, Sing. Investigation, Middle Game 2011, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, remastered by JT Paper. Investigation, Middle Game 2009, remastered by JT Paper. Awakening, arranged, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, Capcom. Silku's AI, Atonement, AI, The Somnium Files, Spike Chunsoft. Spitfire, Blazing Glory, Jarvie Jared. Logic, The Way of the Truth, Miles Edgeworth, remastered by JT Paper. Logic Chess, Prosecutor's Gambit, remastered by JT Paper. Logic Chess Endgame, Prosecutor's Gambit, remastered by JT Paper. Musicians: Jarvie Jared, Jared Berberabe, Jinkro. Investigation, Middle Game 2004, Trials and Tribulations, Capcom. Off the Record, AI, The Somnium Files. Nereve Initiative, Spike Chunsoft. About Town, Phoenix Professor Layton vs. Ace Attorney, Capcom Level 5. Everyday Life in the Capital, The Great Ace Attorney Adventures, Capcom. Philo Reed, An Elementary Observation, Jinkro. Logic and Trick, Capcom Level 5. Investigation, Court 2007, Apollo Justice, Capcom. The Prison Warders, The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, Capcom. Logic by Moonlight, Jarvie Jared. Sonata, Objection, Seeking the Truth, Jarvie Jared. Pursuit, A Great Turnabout, Great Ace Attorney Adventures, Capcom. Foreboding, Great Ace Attorney Adventures, Capcom. A Clear Conscience, Jarvie Jared. Jingle, Slight Break, Miles Edgeworth, Capcom. Pony Rager, Silverfeather, Shannon Evans. Eon 333, Lucas Furmanek. Puffy, Marcin Badzianowski. Mr. Vector MV, Cinder Clouds, Perry PT, Caramel Dust. Audio engineers, SKVA, Sneha Kumar, Knox, Frankie C, King Xanadu, Brittany S, Joel. Credit sequence animators, Silverfeather, Shannon Evans, Puffy, Marcin Bodzianowski, Aracia, Alessia Ferrari, Melody MSG, Caramel Dust. Public Relations, Jin Yin, Julius Gemstone, Stephen Wright, Pretty Pegasus Wings, Rune Dune. Video editors, Brunowski Inc., Bruno Bermedo, 123 Connor Poop, Connor Rolfs, Doc Nguyen, Henry Nguyen, Ghost, Michael Magnelli, Tragic Wonder, Elliot Braun, The Joker, Kevin Randolph, Bunster Productions. Apps used: Adobe Animate, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe Audition, Clip Studio Paint EX, Paint Tool Site 2, Audacity, FL Studio 21, Swivel, Toon Boom Harmony Premium, GIMP 10.2, Autodesk 3ds Max, Pluralize, Blender, Pixlr X. Vectorized human sprites, Null, the Aljavis, Silverfeathers. Automation, 123 Connor Poop, Connor Rolfs, Pretzelman 718, Joe Cheney, Geodash 897. Special thanks, Geodash 897, King Xanadu, Julius Gemstone, Silverfeathers, Kevin Patrick Randolph, Neo Artemis, Knox, Capcom, JM Boot, Hasbro. This is a fan-made sequel created by the Al Javis band Neo Artemis' original series Turnabout Storm 2012. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney are owned and copyrighted by Hasbro and Capcom respectively. This is a non-profit project that takes no ownership of the characters or soundtracks in this movie. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this episode, and to follow us on our socials. Link in the description. Alright. So that was the sixth part of the third case. Wow. It seems that we're getting much deeper into learning the truth about what this case truly revolves around. And hopefully they won't take as much time to do the next chapter as they just did with this one and the previous one, especially considering the change of directorship. But here's hoping that whatever answers will be released, it will leave everyone satisfied. And I am looking forward to seeing what other cases this series has in store for us. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.